As it does in the Mark and Luke cycles of readings, the story of the Transfiguration is read on the second Sunday in Lent. Continuing his theme of Jesus being the new Moses, this scene is reminiscent of Moses' transfiguration in Exodus 34. Moses receives the tablets of the law and appears to the people radiant with God's glory. Moses and Elijah join Jesus in this vision of his heavenly glory. Just as the temptation in the desert revealed Jesus' human vulnerability, so the Transfiguration reveals his divinity. The divine vision is accompanied, as was Jesus' baptism, with a message from the Father. Jesus is the Son, the Word of God, who will proclaim the new law. You may want to pause here to read the Sunday Scriptures if you have not already done so. The first reading from Genesis recalls the challenge and promise God made to Abraham. The disciples, seeing Jesus' divine glory, could not help but understand that God was asking them to follow Jesus. They did not seem to understand the person who was leading them, and they were naturally fearful after seeing the vision, but they did not run away or turn away from Jesus. He reassured them, and they followed. The model here is again Abraham, who strikes out on his journey with only God's promise to guide him, a great act of trust. Abraham was the father of the original 12 tribes, and Jesus the leader of the new people of God, represented by the disciples. In the second reading from 2 Timothy, the disciple is encouraged to preach the gospel boldly, in spite of the probability of suffering. The authority and assurance for this mission is the appearance of Christ that was witnessed by so many. Fear of dying for the gospel must be overcome by the promise of the resurrection. For Matthew's church community, it must have been difficult in the face of persecution to keep centered on the mission of Christ. The gospel writer offers stability in the truth of Jesus' divinity and power. Given all that they had witnessed in the past week, the disciples cannot easily grasp this new truth, so they keep it to themselves. This attitude is often prevalent among today's Christians who may be shy or reticent about sharing their faith with others. What we often don't grasp is that we are not alone in our beliefs and values. In and through our community worship and cooperation with each other, however, we can experience the support for our own mission of discipleship. Prayer, along with fasting and almsgiving, is a major theme of Lent. Consider setting aside a regular time each day to pray that God will help us unlock the divine grace that is within us.